Come on! Are we vibe coding tonight or what? Come on! Are we vibe coding tonight or what? Come on, come on, come on! Wake up! Your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. Come on! Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, come on. Put your picture on my wall. Slap a like on the stream, come on. Slap a like on the stream, come on, come on, come on. Wake the fuck up, wake the fuck up. Slap a like on the stream, come on. I need you guys dialed in tonight. I need you dialed in tonight, okay? This is an ultra rare night stream. Evening, afternoon stream. I need you awake. I need you locked in. Maybe not as caffeinated as normally. Maybe a little bit less caffeinated as normal, but still lock the fucking fully awake. We're going to be vibe coding our little butt cheeks off. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I went and saw Spider-Man today. I had to take the old lady to... I'm not calling her the old lady. I had to take the love of my life to go do something. We went and saw Spider-Man. It was a 8.98 out of 10 movie. You guys know how critical I am. That's like an unbelievably good movie. That's like the movie. I actually left inspired to go do better work in my life after watching the movie. All right, who do we got here for the night shift? Who do we got here for the night shift? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Brandon says, get me my triple foam espresso martini, shaken, not stirred. Can we please get the man the espresso martini? Dude, how did I not think about the espresso martini? That's crazy. I'm trying to HRV max, so I can't do alcohol right now. Otherwise, we'd be doing the triple foam espresso martini like insane. Aura Intelligence, good afternoon. Lucky Faraday, let's fucking go. Context found, come on. Oh, waiting in a different chat now. Awake, confirm. Plot twist, Max fixed his arm today. Did you vibe code Roblox? Yeah, I made Roblox. Second good review I've heard, we'll put in the list. So it wasn't post endgame Marvel slop, not at all. It was completely different. Completely different. Christian Lovelob, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, guys, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's talk about it. Come on, I want to get right into business today. I want to get right into business today. This iOS app needs to be released tonight. I don't care if it's ready or not. The iOS app is being released tonight. First of all, let's update this little thing right here. What does this say? 75 likes, Call of Duty with chat. No, we're changing it to 40 likes. For a night stream, we got to bring the standard down a little bit. Come on. All right, 40 likes. We're hitting Call of Duty. If you guys don't know, Call of Duty is the vibe coded game. We vibe coded it live on stream. It's AAA if you lost an A and a half. It's a AAA game minus 1.5 A's, and it's AAA. Unbelievable game. Unbelievable game. Mods, give Max access. Can you guys give me access to my own chat, please? I'm playing Call of Duty with the fam. Let's fucking go. I just used all my Claude tokens this week. Any advice on what to try out? Would you recommend Kimmy or anything else? You just got to get another Claude sub. You got to get another Claude sub. Spin up an agent to quadruple the map size, says Context Found. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Couldn't place that
Hello. Are you there? Are you? Whoa. Are you there? What's going on?
I'm here. You sound like you're coming in a bit fast and maybe a little echoey, but I can hear you. What do you want to do on the canvas?
Listen, there's nothing fast or echoey going on right now at all, okay? I'm just fully locked in and awake, and I need you on that level as well, please.
Got it. I'm right here with you, fully awake and matching your pace. Tell me what you want to do next, and we'll move fast and clean.
What I would like you to do is I want you to tell Chase that currently the effort level selector inside of the iOS app, our beautiful Canvas Pocket, CNVS Pocket app, is not up to the design world-class grade that we are after. And so I would like to figure out how we go about correcting this. Do not make any code changes yet, but just give me an ultra brief reply back of what direction you think we should head here.
Chase has it. They'll reply with a quick direction first before touching any code.
All right, go to sleep. Robbie, is it not 10:30 a.m.? Are you guys telling me it's not 10:30 a.m. right now? The whole day I've been waiting for 10:30 a.m. to go live and do the stream. Okay, never mind. Jesus. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're doing a little afternoon stream today. All right, here's the issue, guys. We revamped the iOS, the Pocket app, Canvas Pocket app. It's awesome. It's kick-ass. I really like it a lot. The issue is that the effort level selector, this is not how we want to do it at all. So I need to figure out how to make the effort level selector much cleaner than this. I upgraded already the model selector. So when you grab codecs and then you want to grab like low, high, extra high, medium, or sorry, when you want to grab Terra, Luna, Sol, it's nice. It's okay. It's not perfect though. And I need everything to be clean before this gets shipped out. The fix to keep the Mac awake is working perfectly. So if you guys weren't here yesterday, let me catch you up to speed. First of all, today is day 84 of building Canvas in public. Our agentic development environment is available. It's available. Come on. Right there. It's available at cnvs.dev. Okay? Right there. Bistorian, hello, my son. Welcome back to the stream. We have built the iOS app of all iOS apps, okay? So we have Canvas. It's the future of vibe coding. It's a Mac app built in Swift from the ground up for native raw dog performance. I actually got a message. I got a message the other day that some other software engineers, vibe coding, agentic engineers that I know are following suit and taking their applications from garbage Electron belongs in the browser to native, which I thought it's hilarious. That's very funny. But we are building the iPhone app. We're building the iPhone app right now, okay? The iPhone app is going to be badass because not only are we going to be able to control agents that are running on your Mac from your phone anywhere, not on the same network. Okay, I'm talking about at the gym while you're squatting 315 pounds, moving into split squats with dumbbells, 40 pounds in each hand, back foot up on the bench, knee to the floor and back up again, destroying the quads. You're going to be able to run Canvas Pocket and control your agents, Codex, Claude Code, Kimmy, Quen. The list goes on. The list goes on from out and about. All right, which is very nice. I've been doing it, and it's actually a game changer. It's legitimately a game changer. On top of that, we are going to add the ability for the app to control agents that are running on your Linux virtual private server. All right, which this almost makes even more sense if I'm being totally honest. Like, I know the majority of people are going to use it as we have the Mac app, and they're going to control their Mac with Canvas Pocket. All right, and they're going to turn this setting on here inside of Pocket. We've already thought about it. Shit, this is not the dev build. Hold on. Where's my dev build? Where's my dev build? Where is my dev build? I know that it's somewhere. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Anyways, so settings, Pocket. Keep your Mac on at all costs. Okay, so I think a lot of people are going to use the app from here because the majority of people don't have virtual private servers yet. I do think that's going to change. I think that down the road, we're going to see a lot of people with virtual private servers, specifically Linux or a home lab Linux computer that their agents run on, because remote agents are the shit. You're not sitting there. Your fucking laptop's fans are not spinning up as you're running 10 agents, and it's not flashing shit on the screen. Like, the remote agents thing is really nice. All right, but anyways, we have the keep Mac awake setting. So when you are using Canvas Pocket, the iOS app, this keeps your Mac from falling asleep and your agents being unreachable on the iOS app, which is super important. We added that yesterday. All right, so I think you guys are up to speed from there. I think you're caught up. All right. What we doing to connect the two? Am I overthinking the threading? What are we doing to connect the two? The iPhone app and the Mac app. I have a server that relays the end-to-end encrypted signal from your iPhone app to your Mac. Okay. And then the pairing process is two-factor. All right, so we are going high security. For the Linux server, that's going to be interesting because technically we could make it just an NPM package that gets installed on your server, and you will not need to have my relay in between. So we're going to figure that situation out. Nathan Geckler says, yo, I just joined. What is Kong of Duty? Kong of Duty is, first of all, hey, Humble the Great. What's up? How are you doing? Kong of Duty is our vibe-coded Call of Duty game shipment match. Free-for-all and 3v3 team deathmatch. It's fully vibe-coded with Grok 4.6, Opus 5, and Fable 5. And it's badass. It's badass. And when we hit 40 likes, we'll play with the chat. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Brandon says, like the stream if you haven't, and you can find out exactly what Call of Duty is. It doesn't put clay in the kiln. That's all you need to know. No, it actually does. It actually does. So I was talking to my fiance about this. Some of my best sales days are when I'm fucking around. Which I haven't quite decoded that situation yet. Okay. Specifically from YouTube. All right. So like the day that I had vibe coding a AAA game with Grok 4.6, that was like, we had like 3 sales during the stream. Back to back. You know what I mean? And then we have a stream that's like vibe coding until I buy my family a house. We've made $45,000. I'm building Canvas. It's the future of vibe coding. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Brandon says, are you sure about that? I'm 100% sure about that. Got to get Canvas on the shipping containers. Good call. Robbie says, love you, big man. Keep going. Thank you. All right. The current chips are tidy, but they're generic filter chips vocabulary for many apps. The reason it doesn't feel world-class is deeper than styling. Thinking level is a magnitude, and we're rendering it as a menu. 6 equal capsules express no order, no intensity, no feeling of turning it up, baby. Come on. The direction I take, 1 scrubbable glass intensity bar. The control center flashlight brightness pattern, which is Apple's own language for exactly this kind of control. 1 horizontal glass track with detents from minimal to max. The level name lives above it in a big lowercase serif and changes live as you scrub. A haptic tick lands at... Wow, this is a great idea. That's a fire idea. I love the way you're thinking. How do we make this feel cohesive with the actual model selector as well? So it's a 2-part process where they first select, like I love how you select Claude, Codex. I love that with the logo. But it's a 2-part process after that where we select the actual model. So like Fable 5, Opus 5, Sonnet. And then we go into this intensity screen situation. How do we make the Fable 5 Claude Sonnet screen now also feel cohesive with this badass new scrubbing intensity glass bar situation that you would like to add? Glow should be less than subtle on the higher settings. Glow should be less than subtle on the higher settings. That broke my brain, brother. Should be less than. Are we trying to say that the glow should be more intense at the higher settings? Because I agree with you 1,000%, and I love the way you're thinking. Just blinding juice light? What is going on over there? Context Found has had a little too much silly juice tonight. This is what happens when you have a stream after 5 p.m. All right. Nathan Gegler says, was hoping to go viral on X with this day, but the post is moving pretty slow. But I've had the algo take my post to the moon in the middle of the night before LOL, so we'll see. Yeah, you got 48 hours before you call your post quits. All right, you got 48 hours before you call it quits. And remember, your first post is just your first at bat. When I first launched Canvas on X, it completely flopped. So sometimes you got to figure out what your hook is and what your how you could show it in a way that's going to go viral. So don't just give up because the first one flops, okay? The move is to stop thinking of them as two screens that need matching styling and make them the same instrument with two different scales loaded. No, that's going to look terrible. The unified logic, the sheet now has exactly two form languages, each earning its place. Lists are identities you browse. The agent step with the logos stays exactly as is. Tracks are for the scales you set. And both model and thinking become the same horizontal glass track because both are ordered scales. Claude's models genuinely have an order. So after you tap Claude, the sheet rearranges once into the track anatomy and then keeps it. Same breadcrumb header, same track geometry, same big lowercase. Do you think there is an opportunity for an absolutely tasty design language where we have a liquid glass drop down and for the actual model selector, so think Fable, Opus, Sonnet, Haiku, and then we have this liquid glass bar, scrubber bar, the tune-up bar to go from low to extra high to max to whatever to ultra code. Don't you think that's a possibility, or is that going to look like dog shit? What are we thinking from best practices on mobile design? Okay. Robbie says, why X? Why not LinkedIn and Reddit, etc.? LinkedIn, I can't go there. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed within 500 feet of LinkedIn, unfortunately. Reddit, they're so mean. So LinkedIn weirds me out. I've never gotten it. It just weirds me out. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. And then Reddit, they're so mean over there. And I have an insane thick skin. But, I mean, it gets to a point where when everyone is being mean, like, what about a thick skin is going to save you from Reddit? There's no thick skin there. All right, honest answer, it's not dog shit. Fable 5 just said honest answer, it's not dog shit. But only if we're precise about what drop down means, because your instinct is actually smuggling in a bigger and better idea. A web style drop down bordered box caret options hidden behind a tap would look cheap on this sheet. I agree. That's the one mobile pattern everyone agrees aged badly. Small targets, hidden state, form energy, but the native iOS version is your idea. Is the glass pop-up token. A capsule showing the current pick, Fable, with a tiny up-down chevron that blooms into a liquid glass menu when tapped. iOS 26 renders those beautifully. Apple uses them everywhere now, and Claude's own iOS app picks models exactly this way, so the vocabulary is legit. All right, can you please tell Chase that I am 1000% sold on the liquid glass tap to bloom menu that Apple is using everywhere now. Let's just add that in. Let's add in the visible glass segment, not the visible glass segment strip. Wait. Don't send any of this. Don't send any of this. Go to sleep. Hold on, guys. Something just came across my desk. Here's the real design fork. Hold on. Your idea creates, though. A drop-down only makes sense if both controls live on one surface. All right, yeah, I got that. This version's tap-through speed for composure and glanceability. The one place they push back with 4 models, hiding them in a menu, is a progressive disclosure. You're paying a tap to conceal 4 words. Best practice says hide long lists, show short ones. All right. It says this is exactly what the taste loop is for. Let me mock all 3 in the sim. Same fleet, same glass, side by side, and your eyes make the call. Want them? Yes, make the mocks. Make the fucking mocks. All right. The most elite agentic system around, truthfully. What made you choose the names for the agents in Canvas? I just like them. They just all came to me. Nothing in particular. Have different agents. Each create 4 prototypes for the selector so you can see the ideas. That's what we just did. Context found. We're so locked in. I can't even believe it. Apps Creative says Liberty. Why does everyone like Liberty so much? LinkedIn is a cesspool. Dude, Reddit will eat you alive if you even mention the name of a website. It's so true. I just saw recently that ChatGPT, like, because AEO, Agentic Engine Optimization, like SEO for agents, was using, we all know this, right? Was using Reddit massively. Like, Reddit was huge for agentic search engine optimization. Basically, if you wanted to show up on ChatGPT when somebody asks, what's the best coding, agentic coding environment to use? If I wanted Canvas to show up, I would create posts in Reddit and try to get them to rank as number 1. And then ChatGPT favors that data to then show results inside of question results of people asking ChatGPT. But I saw recently somebody had a post on this that that has fallen off a fucking cliff. Like, all of a sudden overnight, ChatGPT is not using like direct Reddit listings, answers, posts to feed answers inside of the ChatGPT app. That's got to be massive, because I know there's a lot of people that have built big companies around agent. What is it? Is it AEO? What is it, guys? Somebody help me. Somebody help me here. What is it? Is it AEO? SEO for agents? What are we calling that? I'll do it myself. Hold on. SEO for agents is... Oh, we're calling it agentic SEO? Agentic SEO. I'm going to have to come up with a better name for the world on this. That's the best we can come up with, agentic SEO. Whatever. I know there's a lot of people that have big businesses running on agentic SEO. So that has to be a big deal there. All right, so this is rolling. This is rolling on that. I want to... Can you please fire up another Claude agent?
Another Claude agent is up and running. If you want, I can send it to task next.
Marshall, I would like to talk more, and don't write any code or anything like that, but I'd like to talk more about a wake word for the GPT real-time or the Grok voice conversational AI assistant inside of Canvas. So I can just say something like, hey, Canvas, and then it wakes up and talks back to me. What is the, like, rawest dog, absolute, like, unfailable, like, always wakes up, even better than Siri situation, that is not going to use a ridiculous amount of memory or eat away at our performance, but allow that to feel amazing for the end user?
Do you want me to send that as a prompt to Marshall?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pass that along exactly as you said it, so Marshall can think it through. Marshall's got it and is thinking it through without writing code. If you want, I can check what it says and give you a quick summary.
No, you can go sleep.
All right, I'll take a look at what it came back with, and then I'll summarize it. Marshall didn't actually...
No, I said go to sleep. All right, it opened up the it accidentally opened up the Fable account that's out of credits, out of tokens. We got it the right one though. Saw some of the OpenAI advertising in ChatGPT stream today. That's going to be a thing. Oh my god. Oh. What a situation, huh? Can I get a video up on that? You guys know I love watching. You guys know that I love watching the I can't help it. I love watching the ChatGPT stream thing. It's like their streams just light me up inside. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. All right, here's the thinking dial. Here's the thinking dial. They look kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. All right, but how do I hit accept is the problem here. My read candidate 1, the two-step track, it keeps the tap flow, keeps the tap through flow, no summon button. The scale morphs moment. The scale morph moment is pure pocket theater. Pocket theater. I don't like when AI talks like that. Does anyone enjoy that? I don't even know how you would describe that to try and get it to never talk like that ever again. The scale morph moment is pure pocket theater. And the track vocabulary makes model and thinking siblings by construction. Like, don't talk like that. Just don't talk like that, okay? The scale morph moment looks great and also makes the model and thinking very similar. Candidate 3 is close second if you'd rather compose both choices on one surface and commit once. Candidates 2 tokens is the right move only when model lists outgrow strip. All right. So, yeah, we're definitely not doing this. We're not doing that. This is fine, but how do we progress to the next step is my issue with this. So, like, let's say I move this. I move this along the glow line, and I pick Opus. What happens there? Oh, this is not bad either. Hold on a second. This is actually not that bad. This right here is not that bad. Fable, Opus, Sonnet, Haiku, and then the glow slider for auto, low, medium, high, extra high, max. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, to be honest with you guys. Because this feels like a lot when you have this selector and then this selector, like the two screens here, and then I don't know how the fuck you progress after you select this. Versus this is all in one, right? So I click Fable, I click Medium, and then I hit Summon. All in one, clean. This is what we're doing. We're doing Candidate 3. We're doing Candidate 3. It's the Claude watermark, lol. That is legit. Ship it. How about accepts the thinking setting when you let go of your thumb? So just slide to where you want, lift thumb. Yeah, but what if it's already on the setting that you want? I would think that closing the modal is locking in the model in effort. Hopefully it's just for search results. I thought it was like the Google ad search result model when I read about it a while ago. Lucian says he's here for the gangbang. That's a complete. That's actually one stream over. You actually clicked the wrong stream. That's the wrong vibe coding stream. That happens all the time here. Like, you'd be surprised how often that happens here. That is one stream down the way. All right, let's send it. Let's send it. Candidate 3 is the one. Can you please focus, Chase?
Chase is front and center now.
Can you tell Chase that Candidate 3 is the one? Please build it and then open the app in test flight so that I can see it. Or actually, why don't you just put it on my iPhone? Build the app and then put it on my iPhone so I can play with it and decide if I like it or not.
Chase is on it. I sent exactly what you said to build Candidate 3 and get it onto your iPhone so you can try.
You're incredible. You're doing a great job tonight. Can you please focus Sky now?
Sky is in focus now. And thank you. That was really kind of you to say.
I know. Can you please read what Sky has replied back to me now?
Okay. Let me check Sky's latest response, and then I'll walk you through it. Sky is basically saying the wake word approach can feel rock solid, but true perfection isn't realistic. The aim is around 95% detection with very few false triggers, plus a retry window and quick feedback so it feels reliable. They also recommend using the full phrase, "Hey Canvas," instead of just Canvas to avoid accidental activations. One open issue is a licensing audit for some training data before moving ahead. They asked if you want them to dig deeper into the pipeline, the retry behavior, or the handoff experience.
Can you please prompt Sky and tell Sky I need a very short summary, a brief summary that has no technical jargon. Talk to me like I'm an idiot of what you believe our best option moving forward here is specifically. Don't hide any of the specifics. Cover them all, but be brief and non-technical.
Sky's been prompted with your exact request. Now we just wait for the short, plain language summary to come back.
All right, you can go to sleep now. All right, it says, here's the plan in plain words. It literally can't help itself. Look at how long this is. How much did it take you to get your first sale? How much of my soul? All of it. When you make a deal with the devil, they're not like, all right, we'll take 20% of your sale for $50,000. You give the whole thing, but you're good to go. You give 100% of your soul, but they're like, all right, we're gonna give you 50, then 100, then a milli. We got to make it look real, and that's how long it took me. Now, if you're actually asking me how long it took me, how long did it take me to get my first sale with vibe coding? I'm a freak, and I was in business before before I started the vibe coding thing, in a completely different industry. So I kind of knew sales, and I've done sales and marketing like my whole life. So believe it or not, the first month that I started indie hacking, I made $7,500, and I was like, holy shit! Wait a second. I was like, holy shit! Wait a second. Hold on. And we all know that's the worst thing that could happen. That's like if you went to the casino for the very first time. Because there was very many months that does not happen and did not happen. But we all know, like, if you go to the casino the first time and you win like $7,500, you're going to be going back to the casino. And that's how I'm here. That's all I got. That's all I got here. You've been saying you would edit your Claude MD for 70 days. Today is the day to add concise response, LOL. I can't. T4GNO says you are back in the casino. I am. I can't leave the casino now. Oh, my bad. I thought you were Dirk Diggler. Who is Dirk Diggler? Chad says I'm here for the vibe banging. Oh, man. Guys, first of all, the vibe banging is on Saturday nights, okay? It is literally Thursday. It's literally Thursday. All right, here's the plan in plain words. We build our own ear. That's a free open source listening tool made by a company called LiveKit that we can run right inside Canvas. It's tiny, uses almost no memory or battery, and it does one job. Constantly listens for the exact sound of, hey, Canvas, not the words, the sound. That's the same approach Siri and Alexa use, and it's why our old attempt failed. It tried to read words, and words get misheard. 2 ears, not one. The tiny ear is deliberately jumpy. It flags anything that even might be hey Canvas. Then a smarter checker we already have in the app double checks each flag in a split second. Jumpy ear equals it never misses you. Smart checker equals it never wakes up randomly. That combo is the whole secret. I like this a lot. I like this a lot, guys. 2 chores before we build. We have to teach it Hey Canvas ourselves using computer-generated voices. One-time job. Canvas is installing the iPhone app on my iPhone right now. By the way, so badass, so nice. When I was making iPhone apps myself, I don't know why I didn't realize that you could have your agent just install the app you're developing on your phone. Like when I was shipping iPhone apps, I'd be plugging in the cord, I'd be opening Xcode, archiving it, manually uploading it to my phone. Nightmare. All right, 2 chores before we build. We have to teach it Hey Canvas ourselves using computer-generated voices. One-time job. It doesn't come pre-trained. We need to double-check the training materials fine print since Canvas is a paid app. One rule, the phrase must be the full Hey Canvas, never just Canvas, or it'd go off every time you talk about the app. Honest ceiling. It'll catch you about 95% plus of the time with almost 0 false wake-ups. Nothing on earth is 100%. Okay. Can you please tell Sky to get to work on building this out and do any research on best practices as far as training the model to pick up on Hey Canvas, and also check the fine print to make sure that we are totally legit in using this.
Sky's on it. I sent the instructions exactly as he said, including the best practices research and the fine print compliance check. If you're still there, I can check Sky's progress and give
Go
you...
to sleep. All right, this is very close to being badass. It's not badass yet. So we have this. All right, and then if I click one of these bad boys, we get this. It's gonna do for now. It's gonna do for now. The messages is kind of dope. You guys see how it's come on. Let me just make sure that it works. I'm gonna set this on. Oh my god, it has Fable on the left. Jesus. It has Fable on the left, and then Haiku all the way on the right, underneath on where High is. That's so stupid. Let me fire up Haiku on low right now. I'll summon an agent. Okay, I just summoned an agent, so now I have an agent open. It's a real agent on my Mac. And I'll say, hey, I'll send that, and then we're going to double check to make sure that this is actually... Wow, it's so fast. Close this. Where's the dev app? Where's the dev app? Where's the dev app? All right, and this is Haiku 4.5. And what thinking level is this on? /effort. It's on low. Perfect. So that worked. It worked great. Oh shit, I'm not showing you guys. Sorry. Here is the agent that opened my phone opened. It's Haiku 4.5 right there. And then if I go /effort, it's on low. And let me just check and make sure that Codex works as well. So I'm gonna go new agent. I'm gonna hit Codex. I'll do a Luna agent on medium. I'll summon that. Okay, just open the agent right here. It's a Luna agent on medium. You guys can see that? Luna agent on medium. Beautiful. And then let's just make sure that we can prompt it. Go like that. Go like this. And I'm going to say, hi, chat. Send that. Okay. I cannot send that. Hi, chat. Sent. All right. That's sent that time. All right. So we're like... we're like 50% there. We're gonna have to run a loop on hammering out the spawn recognition on the app. Occasionally an agent, when you spawn them, it opens them inside Canvas, but doesn't actually recognize that they're open on the iPhone app. Let me see if that's only with Codex. So I'll fire up another Codex agent. Soul. Hold on, Codex. Soul. On extra high. Summon. That time it worked perfectly. All right, let me go. Kimmy. All right, Kimmy goes straight in. There's no model selector. That makes sense. Argo Claude Code. Fable. Extra high. Summon. Okay, that's summoned. Oh, here's a good point right here. Is this has the don't trust thing. Will that actually still work though? So I'm going to say hey and then send that. All right, I sent that message. It says bye. All right, this is a massive issue. This is a massive issue. I don't know how I haven't run into that yet. I guess I've only used the app on projects that I've already used it on. Damn. We just uncovered a massive, massive bug here. We just uncovered a massive, massive bug here. Ballin'. I love you, brother. You earned 45K. What did you spend to earn that? What did I spend? I have 2 Claude Code accounts that are $200. I don't think it's fair for me to incorporate both of those because one of those accounts I literally use the entire thing to vibe code Kong of Duty, which is a Call of Duty game flavored as Donkey Kong. I didn't have to do that. I did not have to do that. So we spent $200 there. I DoorDash coffee from Starbucks pretty frequently. At least once or twice a week. You guys know I do that. All right. So that's got to be, if it's $15 each time, $30 a week. Is that really $120 a month? Holy shit. I have to stop doing that immediately. That's disturbing. What's the monthly cost of all the stuff you are using right now for your projects? It's $200 a month. I mainly use Claude Code right now. I have a $100 Codex sub. I never use it anymore. I have a $60 Kimmy sub. I never use it for anything on the project. So the main costs are one Claude Code sub for $200. I have a Hetzner server that's already paid for by my other projects that I host the website on. Canvas is like 98.2% profit. It's a traditional SaaS structure, which is really nice because all the other apps I've done have been much higher cost compared to traditional SaaS. For instance, with QuickClaw, I needed a massive server for that bad boy. I needed a ton of tokens to provide to my end users, which were via API, because you can't give people tokens to use via an account legally. Even Talk Macros is a bit higher cost than a traditional SaaS because I have to do the food lookup, which, believe it or not, was like an ongoing cost situation. But everything I've done has been like massively profitable. And then all marketing is organic. Brandon says 2 Claude Code, 1 Codex sub, a big Hetzner server, Grok, Quen, Internet, DoorDash, Restream for now. Oh yeah, and Kimmy. But I feel like an idiot when I tell people all those subs because I don't even use all of them. I don't even use all of them. Like, there's no reason I couldn't have done all of this with just one Claude 200 sub. Like, if you really wanted to, you could do everything I'm doing with one Claude 200 sub and like a $30 a month Hetzner server. All right, we need to test this Ox Alpha model. Mysterious model free just appeared on Open Code Open Router. It's supposed to be Frontier. No, I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second, guys. I just had a groundbreaking bug, guys. I have a groundbreaking bug right now. I need you guys to focus up. Rico says, "Wake up!" When did you start vibe coding? Also, how did you create your own your UIs? What's the process? Massive iteration. Massive iteration. The more iteration you do with a human in the loop, the further you get away from slop. Like, you can just replace the word AI slop with one shot. Or your first output from AI. So, like, if you go back and you look at this stream, like, we have iterated on design for everything we do, like, so much it would make a normal human being's head fucking spin. It's disturbing. It's literally disturbing. But it pays off massively to have a design that doesn't look like AI slop. And people are kind of realizing that now. All right, can you please message Chase and say we have a serious sort of groundbreaking bug situation here going on? From the mobile app, if I spawn a agent from my phone in a brand new project, the agent harness for the first time has that little prompt that says, "Do you trust this folder?" And it'll block me from actually sending a prompt to that agent. I mean, it's not crazy groundbreaking because I don't necessarily know if someone is going to make an app and then hop over to their phone and the very first time they open an agent in that project is going to be on their phone. So, I mean, it's not like the end of the world, but it is something we do need to figure out because it will happen at some point. It already just happened to me right now.
Chase has the full report exactly as you said it. If you want, I can also help you turn it into a tighter bug ticket or a reproducible test case next.
No, that's fine. Can you open another Claude Code agent?
A new Claude agent is up and ready to go.
All right, you can go to sleep for right now. Grok Super Heavy, and you get a free Cursor Ultra account and X Premium Plus. I know, I saw there was some crazy value situation. Where the heck is John? I don't know. What it do, Mr. Blade? What we doing today? We're doing it all. We're doing it all. Thank you so much. You use Claude Design? No. I don't use Claude Design at all. There's people in the chat that like Claude Design, like Brandon. I'm just not into it. I'm not into it. All right. Let me see this. Let me see this model on Open Router. What is it called? Ox Alpha. Stealth model. 1 million contacts, multimodal, zero data retention, generous rate limits, near unlimited usage. We have capacity for 100 trillion tokens per day. Let's see what you can do. Interesting. Ox Alpha benchmarks. Oh no. Wait. Is this a Xiaomi model? Where are my benchmarks? Where are my benchmarks? Let me see if they have them on OpenCode. I mean OpenRouter, sorry. What a crazy time we're living in. A stealth model. Oh, the name? No. They're just not releasing who the provider is. That's so sketchy they even have that as an option. It says, under provider, it says stealth. This provider may retain prompts but does not use them for training. How do... Guys, this model retains your prompts. It keeps all your prompts, but they're not using them for training, so don't worry about that, okay? Please, please. They're just using them. They're retaining them just so that they have them. It's like a keepsake. They want a keepsake of their first model they launched, so they're just retaining them, and they're going to keep them. Do not worry. They're not going to use them as training. Guys, please, get your head out of the gutter, okay? It's just a free model. It's just a free model that retains your prompts, and they're not going to be using them on training, okay? God. You guys are so critical. It's a free model that has no provider listed. Just stealth. Okay? Oh, is stealth the provider? Yes, it is. How do we not have more info on this? Performance. Oh my God. Oh my God. Brandon Makes, thank you so much. Unreal. I gotta let my dogs out, guys. I'll be right back. Trying to hit David, whiffed it. Damn it. Oh, I see. What do you do your website? What do you do your UI/websites with? I wish I could tell you I used a skill or I used a tool or something like that. I literally sit in front of the terminal user interface inside of Canvas, and I just go back and forth prompting until the vision that is inside my head is in front of me on the computer screen. And I know that sucks. I'm sorry. I get an initial vibe of what I'm going after, depending on what the product is. You know, so like when I was designing the webpage for Feel Better Fast, I wanted it to sort of feel like a Greek god situation. So I used like a sort of like a paper background that has this this cool like emerald green and then this brown, and the fonts feel very rugged. It's a workout app. I have this Greek god in the background. And then this is like textured paper. I grabbed this texture from like an actual piece of paper and just added some transparency to it, threw it over the top of this Greek god graphic. And then, you know, obviously brought in a font that feels like it matches that whole feeling. So I just start with a general vibe, a feeling that I want somebody to get when they go to the landing page. Like with Canvas, I obviously want it to feel high tech. I want it to feel kind of like this is like Star Trek, sort of, you know? So I have this landing page. There's shooting stars going on in the background. It's very simple. There's a glowing, you know, buy now button. This font is something you would kind of see almost on a user interface for a spaceship. And that's really it. I just pick I pick a general direction. I make it as simple as possible. I believe less is more, less is more. And then I just prompt my agents one after another, after another, after another, because the first 50 outputs are going to be AI slop garbage. And the only possible way you're going to get away from it is through human in the loop iteration. Like AI by itself is going to end up at slop garbage. If you want a landing page to feel like, wow, a human had some input on this, then a human is going to have an input on it 50, 100, 150 times until it gets to be where it's not slop. All right, I'm gonna put my doggy out for 1 second. I'll be right back. Same thing for app UIs, even more important for app UIs, even way more important. Where do you find the fonts? I ask AI to put together a list of font choices that make sense depending on the app that I'm using, and a lot of times I will buy the font. Big fonts are going to be one of those things where it almost just makes sense to buy them because AI is going to default to obviously free fonts, and it defaults to like the same group of fonts like Inter. What are some other fonts that AI defaults to all the time? I can't think of them off the top of my head right now. So if you go out and you do buy a font, it is an immediate signal as soon as you go to the website. And believe it or not, fonts, as far as design goes, fonts makes up like probably 70% of what people perceive as far as design when they're using your app or your landing page. So if somebody comes to your website and you have a font that you purchased from an actual artist that makes fonts, it is almost like an immediate signal that's like unconscious for the end user that there's something going on here. Like this is different for some reason. And so like Feel Better Fast, I bought all the fonts for that. And you can literally ask AI. You can say, like, what are some of the top font designers? And then what are some fonts that make sense for the feeling that the end user should get when they're looking at my landing page or when they're using my app? Like, obviously, if you have a workout app, like, the end user should get a different feeling when they go to your landing page than my agentic development environment that I'm making. If you have an app that helps parents spend more time with their children, the font should a way different feeling than those two. Your data is most likely used just for inference. However, if you ground any documents, then that will add. Oh, I'm so far past caring about that. I was just being silly. Word on the street is GLM 5.3 with vision. Really? Where do you find the fonts? I just ask AI, and AI will send me You know, that's another thing where I ask AI, it'll send me 20 links to different fonts, and then that's another point where you can get further from AI slop by going through those links one by one and looking at them with your eyeballs and saying, which one makes me feel how I want people to feel when they're using my app? And I'm giving away the sauce right now, dude. I'm the typography thing, no one is doing that. All right. And in a world where everyone can build anything, those little details mean everything. Dude, they mean everything. It's the difference between the vibe coded app that your bro sends you that's just like, oh, it gives you a headache to look at, versus an app that you look at and you're like, why does this just feel good to look at in every way, shape, and form? Like somebody actually cared when they built this. Like it's... Okay, here's the full picture. This is a known bug class in Canvas that you already fixed twice, just not for this CLI and not for this surface. What's happening? 2 failure stacks. The dialog itself, Grok and Codex hit this exact wall in the mission runner push. And the fix that shipped is Agent Workspace Trust. Before spawning, Canvas appends the trust record to the CLI's own decision store, so the dialog simply never appears. Oh. But it only covers Grok and Codex. Claude was never added, and Claude has the same store. But it was Kimmy. It was Kimmy that had the issue. To the fix, 2 layers. Prevent, add Claude to Agent Workspace Trust. Surface the honest safety net for every dialogue we can't pre-answer. A fresh spawn parked at any boot gate should reach the phone as the decision plate. Question quoted, chips to answer, and your parked first message should auto-deliver once the gate clears. The one call that's yours, the skip permission gate, keeping it means the dialogue still appears. And I'd keep it auto-trusting every single blah, blah, blah. Layer 1 kills your case. No, I don't. I just want to prevent it. Oh, but it's right. The honest safety net for every dialogue we can't pre-answer. All right. Okay, I would like to prevent it. I think that's the best path forward. But it was Kimmy. It was a Kimmy agent that asked me to trust the folder, and I wasn't able to prompt via the mobile app. I'm thinking that... I'm not sure how we are going to have the surface be available for every dialogue. Like, is that actually going to be possible for us to have a surface available for every dialogue that actually works? Whether it's login or this trust message screen and all the harnesses. Is that realistic? My dog is being a pain in my butt right now. Yeah, I fed them. I scroll through X and big sites now for weapons, but I'll make a board of things I like. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Comic Sans for the win. Luke, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, guys, we are one like away. We are one like away from ripping Call of Duty, and we're gonna rip 3 games. So I'm gonna have us do one free for all game, and then 2 3v3 team deathmatch. We're gonna do one free for all game together, and then we'll do two 3v3 team deathmatch. I'll probably win all 3 of them. So I'll win the free for all, obviously. And then my team will win the 2 3v3 team death matches. And remember, this is a purely vibe coded game. I did not make any updates last night. All right, we have enough likes. Let's hop in it. I'm going to put the link in chat for you guys to join. So if you're at a computer, you can go ahead and join. If it fills up, if the lobby fills up, stay in the lobby. Because as soon as somebody drops out, if somebody drops out, it will bring you into the lobby. Okay, so this is Call of Duty. I had an agent loop on this game for 4 days straight. All right, and it was a mixture of Grok 4.6, Opus 5, and Fable 5. I'm going to create a lobby here. The first one's going to be free for all. And then I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to put it right in chat. It's Deanna's favorite game. She loves it. Nobody liked to stream for 5 minutes. No, Brandon. How could you let this happen? How could you let this happen? All right, I'm dropping the link in chat right now. Please go join. Please go join. Join. All right, we got AAA. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Simi, Sigma, and we got Tagno. I like this because we got new people. We got new people in the game right now. We got Dada. Join. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 slots left, guys. We have 4 slots left. And then we're going to rip the game. All right, we have 3 slots left. I'm just going to start it. I'm going to start it because it's actually a good amount. This is a good amount. Explain the game. You're going to see the game in 1 second. All right, I'm starting it. We have a full lobby. No way I'm dying off the rip like that. Oh, let me turn it down a little bit for you guys. It's kind of loud. All right, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3 right there. Sorry, buddy. Nade. Another nade. Gotta reload. All right, I got 5. The leader has 7 right now. There's 6. No! That person's kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie. That was good movement. There's another one. There's a 3rd. Here's a nade going out. Here's another nade going out. Come on. Oh, I got someone with the nade. You gotta check the nades. Oh, they thought they... Oh, I got another person with the nade. Amazing. Oh, yeah, I'm frying right now. I'm gonna win this time. I can almost guarantee this is a guaranteed win. 19 to 12. There's another. Come on. I got 21. I gotta get to 25, guys. I got to 25. T4 says, how do you know if your idea is going to work? You don't. So you just have to build it. You have to ship it. If you can validate it by seeing if somebody else has made money with something similar, I just won. If you could validate it by seeing if somebody has made money with something similar, then that's amazing. That helps a lot, but you really don't. You have to. The only validation is if you ship and then somebody gives you money. All right, I'm gonna put this in a 3v3. I got the link right here, and then I'm gonna paste the link. Guys, this is a game we vibe coded live on stream. We vibe coded the foundation of it live on stream. There's no assets. There's no assets in this game. We've made all of these elements with vibe coding. Okay? There are 0 assets being used in the game. Every element we've made from vibe coding with Opus 5, Grok 4.5, Grok 4.6, and Fable 5. I set up a loop to run for 4 days in this one. All right, this is a 3v3. These you got to get locked in. You have to get locked in on these, okay? I'm going to start the game, guys. I hope my team is good. Let's see who I got. I got YOLO and Tagno on my team. Here we go. No! After I just said you got to be locked in? All right. I'm throwing nades. Oh, bad nade. One more nade. I see him right there. Got him. Got one with the nade, too. All right, I gotta wait for my health to come back. I hear him. There's one. There's two. I'm gonna throw a nade in here. That nade's gonna get him. Nope. Got him. I'm peeking. One more nade. It's 10-14. We're losing. I need my team to step up. I'm going to have to go Superman right now. There's one. No! I'm throwing for my team right now. There's two. I gotta reload. All right. Don't die, guys. If you're on my team, Tygo and Lulz, don't die. Stay alive. Remember, health comes back, guys. I'm gonna help my teammate. Got one. Got two. It's 19-23. 19. Guys, stick together. Stay together. If you're over here with me, stay together. No! That guy ripped me. 22-24. No more deaths. Not a single death. 24-24. No one die. No! No way we just lost by one. I do not believe that. Simukai 1, 2, 3, 4 and AAA. You guys are cracked. I was at the top of the leaderboard, but you guys are cracked. We got one more game. We're gonna run one more game of 3v3. One more game of 3v3. Here's the link. The game is so bugged. What's bugged? Guys, you can't just say the game is so bugged. You gotta say what's bugged. All right. I mean, it's a vibe coded game. We made it in a week, guys. It's not gonna be Counter-Strike level stable. We'll get it there. All right, I gotta lock in. I can't lose again here. There we go. He's in here. Nope. All right, guys, stop shooting each other. The white arrow on the top of their head means they're on your team. Guys. No shot I have a bad team right now. We got white arrows, guys. We got white arrows on our heads. There we go. There we go. All right, 7 to 9. 7 to 9. There we go. It could also be if you're not in, if you're in a different country too, you're far away from the server. That could be part of it. Let me get a nade out. Let me get a nade out. Let me get a couple nades out. Oh, that was a long distance kill right there. That was good. I hear him on my left. I'm hearing him on my left. No! Got him. No! It's 16 to 22. We're going to lose again? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm not going to let it happen. I will not let it happen. Don't die. Don't die if you're on my team. Don't die. No! How did this happen? How did this happen? You made the characters in Blender? No. So the characters, we had ChatGPT image gen create an image. All right, so it created an image. Then we sent those images to a AI tool called Tripo that takes the images and converts them into a 3D mesh. Then we took another AI tool that takes the 3D mesh and wireframes them, so Mixamo can put animations on them, but Fable 5 also put animations on them for like the shooting and the walking and the running and all that. So everything was done with AI. The kids asked if you could play again. All right, we'll load up one more game. We're gonna load up one more game of free for all as long as we can get enough people. Because my babies want to see us play one more time. All right, we're going to do one more game. Create lobby, free for all, create lobby. This is the last game, then we got to get back to vibe coding. I've got 3 tacos and a horchata with a velo. I'm ready. Oh my God, you're so locked in. I'm actually jealous. All right, one more game of free for all. Hop in there. Hop in there. Last game, then say goodnight to the babies. Okay, all right. Last game, and then I'm going to go say goodnight to the babies, and then we're locked in for the night. All right, we just need a couple more people, guys. We need a couple more people. If I lose this game, I might freak out. I might have to end the stream. If I lose to chat one more time, I'm going to have to end the stream. Not really. This is for your bloodline. Show up. Oh, God. Guys, join the game. Join the game. Hop in. Play one game of Kong with us. Kong of Duty, if you will. All right, I'm going to start it. I'm going to rip it. You can still join. You can still join, guys, okay? Grab that link and join. I am going to have to win this, though. There's one. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. Yep. Come on. Oh, we're frying now. We're frying now. Let me get a nade out on that guy. Oh, my God. I'm frying. Oh, my God. I'm frying. Relentless. Relentless. I think that was 5 kills. There we go. There we go. I like the jumping. Some of you guys are locked in. Some of you guys are absolutely locked in. I'm not going to lie. I see you guys jumping. I'm more locked in, but you guys are pretty locked in. Let me get some nades out. Let me get some nades out. Oh, the nades got him. They scared him a little bit. I'm using and abusing this container right here. I'm using and abusing it. This is my container right here. Gotta reload. Gotta reload. This is my little spot right here. This is my little spot right here. No! I was going crazy. I'll use this container right here. This is my new spot. I'm camping. I'm camping, chat. I'm camping in my own game. I'm camping in my own game. Who would have thought? Oh, you're mine. Here, I'll stop camping. I'll stop camping for the win kill. I'll hit a 360 on this guy right here. He's not moving. 360. Dead. We are chanting, we want Daddy to win. Daddy won. Daddy won. GG's, guys. Hey, chat, GG's. Excellent job. Excellent job. Brandon was frying. Sim was frying. Gogo was frying. Emery was frying. You guys were all frying. I'll be right back. I gotta give my babies a goodnight kiss. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back, and we're gonna be back to vibe coding. Host in Germany, I'm gonna beat you. I don't know. I don't know. That's right, well, he's gone. My kids were up at the top of the stairs, and they're like they don't understand. They don't understand, like, they're very, very young, so they don't understand, like, they're just happy that I won. They were like, we wanted you to win. We wanted you to win. And I'm like, Daddy made that game. And they're both staring at me. They're like, you did? Like, yeah, I made that game. The game that we were playing that I won. Because they know video games. They've seen video games. But they're like, you made that game? Like, yeah, Daddy made that game. Did you use Tripo for the shipping containers? No. The only thing that's Tripo is the that car. You know that car? There's a car on the map that has the bananas in the back, and then there's a crate that has bananas sitting on top of it. Those are all Tripo. The rest of it is just like Fable literally 3D creating assets somehow. John says you didn't make the game. I'm sorry. John the Dragon made the game. John missed the beginning game. Did you? I already read that. Okay. So sick, bro. Thank you. That is definitely the best game I've made so far. I mean, it is legitimately fun when I'm playing it. I'm like, this is a fun game. Also, John, welcome to the chat. Amazing job at the doctors the other day. So brave. Very brave. Hold on one sec. Tell me my idea. Thanks for loaning him out to us this late night. Tell me my idea for marketing Canvas Mobile. Remind me your idea for Canvas Mobile. The pastel one you made too. I literally seen people use clips of it on their own YouTube videos. The pastel one. The pastel shooter Lucky made. I didn't make that. I didn't make the pastel shooter. And that one is a banger. He did such a good job with that. Like, unreal. I'm going to be scared when AI can just make its own game completely from scratch without any human input at all and market them. We are dangerously close. John says when you're getting your blood tested, do a marketing video for Canvas in the waiting room. I'm going to be too close to passing out to do a marketing video. All right, quick status. The training lab is midstream. The clean data sets are downloading and being converted. They're large, and the workers will automatically resume. When each stage finishes. Okay, okay. All right, I legit almost passed out last time I had my blood drawn. I hate doing it so much, LOL. I can't imagine. I can't even believe how scared I am. I can't. It makes no sense. I'm actually like sickened by my own fear of it. Like, while it's happening, I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's like there's two parts of my brain. There's like the logical part of my brain, and then there's some sort of built-in, like, I don't know, primate version that's just terrified of needles. And I'll just pass out. I'll straight up pass out. All right, most importantly, we are upping the poll at 60 likes. We will rip another game. 60 likes equals Kong of Duty game with chat. All right, your fiance pushed literal humans out of her body and you were scared of needles. I don't know. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Okay, just found you and I have been working in the same way for 64 days now. Amazing. Echo, incredible. It's the great lock-in right now. All right, what I found while building it worth knowing, Kimmy's 0.38's folder truss is broken upstream. I drove its real dialogue and its real UI. Correct acceptance, clean exit, same folder. It literally could not remember its own answer right now. Canvas answers the dialogue. Okay, great. Did you guys see that GPT Luna is free to use now? That's crazy. Been using it a ton to talk through my ideas with GPT. All right, so my biggest thing about talking to models to walk through ideas is I only want to talk to Fable 5 to talk about my ideas. But that's the wrong interface for talking, obviously. Like the right interface for like actually talking to a model is the lowest tier, so it's faster. All right, let me see what this says. The training lab is midstream. The clean data sets are downloading and being converted. They're large. And the worker will automatically resume when each stage finishes. Okay. All right, so let me close this. Let me see if we are able to open a new agent. I think this should be paired still. I do need to re-up the permissions here. All right, so I'm gonna open a Kimi agent from my phone, and we're gonna see if it goes straight through, and lets me prompt it. Add Kimi. All right, I need to reconnect to the I have to reconnect to the development app. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it's fine. So I'm going to unpair it on my phone. I'm going to get a new key to pair. I'm going to revoke the current one, get a new code. Type my new code in. I technically don't need to hide this because nobody has the app yet, but oh well. All right, and then we're going to try to fire up a Kimi agent. Let's see. I'm on test canvas right now. I'm going to hit add. Okay, and then I have all the options. I'm going to grab Kimi. All right, so it summoned Kimi. It still says don't trust. It still says don't trust. So I'm going to send a prompt. Damn, it worked. It worked. All right, let's try some other agents here. So actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go new canvas, I'm going to make a brand new directory and test it with all the agents to make sure it works with all of them. I'm going to say test new agents, create, choose project. Let's change the theme real quick. Halcyon. And then I'm going to grab this inside the mobile app. I'm going to grab a new agent. We're going to start with Claude. I'm going to put it on Fable, on Medium. I'm going to summon the agent. All right, agent is summoned. I'm going to say, hey. And that worked perfectly. I'll go back. I'm going to summon a Codex agent on Terra. Low, summon. All right, we have a Codex agent. I'm going to say, hey, chat, send that. Okay, that worked perfect. All right, great. And you can see in the app, it says, hey, chat. And it has the thinking indicator, and I just got the message. Same message. All right, let's go back. Let's see if I can get a Grok agent open. Okay, Grok agent. It's stuck at the yes proceed command. That's not good. I'm going to send hey. Send it. It accepted the trust permission thing, and it sent the hey text. And it worked perfectly. And I got it to show up on the app also. We're so dialed in. We're so dialed in. No way my music cuts out right there when I... No way my music cuts out there. I wish we could watch Spider-Man again. I know, it was so good. It was so good. Me and my fiance went and we saw Spider-Man today, the new Spider-Man. Unbelievable. So good. So good, so good, so good, so good. All right, anyone in here remember the old days when Wolfram Alpha scanner results had pods that would time out? If you had Pro, you could get those math pods to crunch longer. I got nothing. Not gonna lie, I might have used to work there. Used to work at Wolfram Alpha. You must be a genius. You must be a goddamn genius. Last trip to see Spider-Man. we all go to I take the stream to the movie theater. Sir, you can't record in here. All right, so I am so impressed with this. I'm so impressed with this. Unbelievable. The only thing I'm wondering here is let me see. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
I'm here, loud and clear. What do you want to do on the canvas?
Can you prompt Marshall? Is there any way for us to test? Because right now in the dev app, when I fire up a new dev build, I have to revoke the code and repair my phone. Is there any way for us to actually test? Like once I ship this production, the goal here is going to be you only pair your phone once, and if you close the Mac app and reopen the Mac app, it doesn't matter. The iPhone will be paired to that Mac app. But obviously, I'm struggling with how we are going to test this because I believe when we start a new dev environment, it doesn't carry over the same like pairing details that connected to the phone that is that it's paired with, the iOS phone it's paired with.
Marshall's got your question and the full context about testing persistent pairing across dev builds. If you want, I can focus his terminal so you can watch his response as it comes in.
No, you can go to sleep. I have to figure out how to I have to make the interface cleaner for spawning the right agent that has actual credits available. Can you organize the canvas into 3 columns?
All set. Everything's in a...
All right, on your question, is a surface for every dialogue realistic? Parsing every dialogue and every harness into native phone UI? No, that's the n times n band-aid trap we killed with the engine decision. But that's not what layer 2 has to be. The realistic version is a ladder where nothing can dead end. Prevention kills the known trust gates. Done today. The auto answer clears gates prevention can't reach. The decision plate you already shipped quotes recognizable questions with chips. And the floor under all of it is the raw terminal lane. Okay. I guess for V1 that's going to be fine. We're going to have to figure out a cleaner way of doing that. Irving says, yo, instead of buying a house, buy a 5090. We're getting dialed in. We're getting dialed in. Sam team, what is up? How are you? I'd worry about security issues with that. With what exactly? The phone app? I'm less worried about security. I'm more worried about somebody that has no idea like how vibe coding and agents work, having that much control on their phone. We almost need, I don't know. If you're watching this vibe coding stream and you're buying Canvas, like the majority of people using Canvas are very much intelligent enough not to make any crazy mistakes, like accidentally have an agent delete everything on their computer or something like that from the mobile app. The parent details have to live somewhere that survives a rebuild. Let me look at where the Pocket Uplink actually stores them and what devapp.sh does to that storage before answering. Okay. The Mark Drake says, I am straight YOLO mode 100%. Yes, I am. I am too. I just... Irving says, anyway, what GPU you got and what are you doing? So the computer I'm on right now is a Mac. So it has a... I don't even know how they handle the... I guess there's cores that are GPU cores. I do have a Windows computer with an RTX 4080, though. I have a Windows computer with an RTX 4080, and it does... I guess you can run Qwen 3.8 Max 27B, like the 8 Quant or something like that. I don't know. I do have a closet, a dev closet with 3 H200s in them, but that's a whole deal. That's a whole deal. And I don't want to go in the closet, and if the door closes behind me and the vacuum seals, then it kills me while I'm live on stream. So that's a whole deal. The server room, and also like, if I open the door to the server room when I'm live streaming, you guys are going to hit the fans, the small high-pitched fans. They're going to be so loud. I don't want you guys to go through that. So I'm going to leave the H200s out of it for now. All right, how to actually text it. Next rebuild, don't repair. Just relaunch dev and wait. If the phone doesn't reconnect, check relay journal. Okay. Amazing. Can you please kill the current dev app, obviously not the production app that we're in right now, and reopen it so that I can test it out? What did I do wrong here? Can you please prompt Rubble? Amazing job. Can you please close the dev app, not the production app that I'm in right now, and reopen the dev app so that I can test it out?
Rubble's on it. I sent that instruction word for word. So you should see it closing and reopening the dev.
Why? Does it Control C clear the, or is it different in every harness? Is that why I do that all the time? I got the launch environment. All right, it's relaunching this. It's relaunching. It's relaunching, then we're going to test and see if it reconnects. All right, let's see. Theoretically, I should be able to spawn an agent, even though that just restarted. I have my doubts. All right, let me close the iPhone app and reopen. Because that did not work. All right, so that did work. I closed the iPhone app and reopened, but that's not how we want it to be. It should reconnect by itself, you know? Let me see if I can actually open a Codex agent. I'm going to put it on Soul, Low, Summon. All right, beautiful. Okay. So that sort of worked, but I had to kill the iPhone app on my phone and reopen it for me to actually spawn an agent or do anything inside the app. The app should reconnect on its own. Can you please look through the code base on the iOS app and the Canvas Mac app and figure out if there's a surgical fix available? Please be ultra brief in your response. Send that to Rebel.
Rebel got it. I sent that exact instruction along.
Okay, amazing. You can go to sleep right now. All right, guys, how we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? How are we doing? Everything I've tested so far pointed towards Ox Alpha being Frontier for sure early, but I've been pressed and I put it through some hard back end stuff. I wish we had more details. Is there benchmarks anywhere? Is there benchmarks available? All right, so OpenRouter tweeted, new stealth model, Ox Alpha. Ox Alpha is a frontier model built for efficient coding, sustained agentic work, and real-world production use. 1 million token context window, text, image, and video input. Video input? What? Adam says website seems to have misconfigured certificates. What website? Ox Alpha is a frontier model built for efficient coding, sustained agentic work, and real-world production use. And then this guy says this bad boy is a GLM-based model. Someone has already produced a report. De-anonymizing open code Zen or Ox Alpha free. De-anonymizing. Open code Zen's Ox Alpha free. Open code Zen ships a free stealth model under the ID X Preview free, display name Ox Alpha free. The cover story is what a marketing, who's ever doing this, what a marketing strategy, by the way. Shipping a unknown model and having it be frontier level intelligence. And then everybody has to do this thing where we're trying to crack and guess what model it is. And then eventually they release, hey guys, it was us. Only problem is anyone could swoop in and say, hey guys, it was us. The model self-identifies itself as I'm Ox Alpha, an LLM developed by an undisclosed organization. All right. Too long didn't read evidence ladder. Identity is weight level, not a wrapper prompt. Jailbreaks don't crack it. Same base model served under 2 stealth aliases. Open code Big Pickle, another stealth-free model, claims the same Ox Alpha, undisclosed identity. Near verbatim refusals. Okay. Exposes visible reasoning content, COT, served on the OpenAI compatible chat completions lane. So that rules out Anthropic, OpenAI, Gemini protocol stacks. The error string leak. GitHub code search ties this exact message plus option set to ZAI's GLM 5.3 API. Several GLM 5.3 integrations in the official ZAI thinking docs. Contract match, reasoning effort, low, high, max, all succeed. Matches ZAI's spec for GLM 5.3 only. Same week launch of the same. This is not conclusive. This is definitely not conclusive. The model is 3 Gemini flashes wearing a trench coat. I can say with a lot of confidence that is Claude based off its PRs. Or distilled to be similar to Claude. It is not Claude. What does that even mean also? Yeah, that's not a model. All right, I need to try it. I need to try it. I have to try it. I have to try it. Fuck it, we have to try it. I love it when you talk dirty to us, Max. All right, Irving is posting his specs. Irving is posting his specs. He says CPU cooler AMD TR Pro. He has the cooler also, the Noctua. Is it the brown style Noctua though? Otherwise it doesn't count, Irving. If you have the new black style Noctua, it does not count. If your Noctua doesn't look this color, sorry, it's not Noctua then. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is then. Like let me explain. Let me explain. If you have Noctua fans, okay, and they are this color, then you can't say they're Noctua fans. If they're this color right here, you're totally fine. Like, these are Noctua fans, 100%. I don't know what this is. It's not Noctua, though. I have no idea what this is. Yeah, it's that. I knew it. I knew it. I could smell it, chat. I could smell it. I could smell it. Oh, wait a second. Why am I looking absolutely jacked up right now? Sorry about that. If you have the new black style Noctua AO, 70 years later, Noctua, let's make our fans black. Too many bananas. Spin on that thing, says Robbie Hyatt. Like the stream, we're just popping in and we'll shoot banana guns at each other. That's true. That is true. If you guys want to hop in as a stream together and shoot banana style guns at each other, then make sure you like the stream. Echo Protocol says I have a full Noctua build, and I actually like the beige brown. I love the beige brown. I love the beige brown. Sam Team says 11 more likes to play the game. Let's go, guys. Like. Yeah, I remember Cursor did this with Composer. They called it Cheetah. All right, sorry. Let me get through the rest of the rig here. He has 512 gigabytes of DDR5 regular ECC full octa-channel speed. So what are we talking about for cast latency here? And what speed are we running at? You're dropping the full specs here, Irving, on us. But you're hiding what we need to know. What is the cast latency? And what do we have for speed? This is what the chat needs to know. And also, why are your Noctua fans black when they should be beige brown? He has two NVIDIA RTX 6000 ADA 48 gigabytes, 96 gigabytes total. What are you, a trillionaire? What are you, some sort of trillionaire? Jesus. Hey, I'm new to the stream. Can you walk me through what you're doing and what you're building? Yes, I'm sorry. We're building Canvas. And right now, this is literally trying to train a model on... So Canvas is an agentic development environment that allows me to voice control all my agents. Claude, Codex, Quen, OpenCode, Grok, whatever you want to get into. Whatever you want to get into, guys. Okay? They have a cross-agent memory system via the MCP server. Based on the latest research, it's an on-demand memory system. That way there it doesn't create any contextual bloat. We have remote agents, so you can run a Canvas straight on your virtual private server and fire up a Claude, Codex, Quen agent on your server, and it looks and feels exactly like it's running locally. Currently, we are building the Pocket app that lets you fully control these agents via your phone. So no matter where I am, if I'm at the gym, bench pressing 315, I can hit add agent, right? And I can click a Claude agent, and I can set it to Fable with high thinking and hit the summon button. And then just like that, I've summoned a Fable agent on my Mac app. Or down the road on your virtual private server or home lab that runs Linux. Which is what I would call very nice. That's what I would call very nice. And then if I want to prompt it, I can grab them and I can say, hey, chat, and send that prompt off. It does a quick Face ID check to make sure it's me before it sends any prompts to your agents. And then there we go. Hey, chat, what's up? What are we working on today? iPhone app, gimme please, and thank you. I'm thinking tonight's going to be the night. Parks Tech Guy says it's really awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Leadomatic says awesome. So clean, says Sam Team. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's see what this says. Root cause, the phone already has auto reconnect wired, but both funnel into one weak point in shared kit code. When the ping times out, the code just cancels the socket and hopes the pending receive call fails to trigger the redial. After iOS suspends the app, that failure notification often never arrives. So the connect. Oh, the other thing we got to wire up is the push notifications. Because I want to have a push notification that can come through if you have notifications allowed for the Canvas Pocket app, so that it can go ding, so-and-so agent needs you, or replied. Root cause. The phone already okay. Surgical fix. 2 small patches. Canvas relay client. Make the connect loop race the receive loop against an explicit connection doomed. Signal that the ping timeout and kick fire directly. Redial no longer depends on URL session cooperating. Fixes the phone and the Mac bug in one place. Pocket Kit Bridge. On reconnect, the hello roster never admits Mac is online. Only live deltas do. So a phone that reconnects after the Mac is already back can keep showing Mac is away. Omit presence from the roster too. Want me to build both? All right. I would like for you to build both. And then I would like you to run a full test suite to make sure it works end to end in the production setup. If we need to create tests for for either of these surgical fixes, then do that as well. Let's get it fixed and get it live. Hey chat, what are we working on today? Apps Creative, what's up? How are you? How are you? We are we're working on the Pocket app. We're working on Canvas Pocket. We're just hammering our way. I like that this is so difficult to get working perfectly. Because a lot of people will give up before they get here. Building both fixes now. First, the full relay client to place the patch precisely. Like, if you guys are vibe coding something, like, one of the best signs ever is when it's really difficult and there's a lot of bugs to hammer out and there's a lot of shit to figure out. That is like the best sign ever for you are creating value, like actually creating value. Like, anytime you can one shot a full solution to something, it's never good. So don't get discouraged when you're building and you run into roadblocks. Like, that is the new good sign. That's a new sign that you're doing something that's worth doing. All right. Brandon is working on seamless stream failover. Just got it working perfectly across multiple platforms. The old failover was janky. Humble says, can I suggest something? Humble, you don't even have to ask to suggest something, brother. Why don't you look at integrating Mosh to handle a bunch of this stuff? Mosh. Because I don't know what Mosh is. Can you add a Grok agent?
The Grok agent is up and ready to go. Tell it what you'd like it to work on.
Can you have Marshall do a little research dive on Mosh and tell me exactly what it's about and any potential benefits I would have inside of CNVS?
Marshall's on it. Once it replies, I can summarize what it found and help you decide how to use it in CNVS.
Amazing. Can you please focus focus Marshall?
Marshall's front and center now, so you can watch the research come in.
Awesome. Go to sleep. The other day you said to use Chinese models to do security audits. It's so crazy to read that, by the way. Reading that sounds like an insane person. The other day you said to use Chinese models, but it's me. It's me. To do security audits of your current work, which Chinese models do you recommend? Qued 3.8 Max and Kibi K3. I guess now GLM 5.3. I haven't used it yet. I have not used it yet. Which reminds me, let's start a new canvas. And let's go Ox Alpha. And then can you open a Claude agent? Actually, no, never mind. Just go to sleep. It's going to open the agent that I don't have any credits left on. All right, let me go to Open Router. Guys, there's a model out right now that is frontier level. People are raving that it's really, really good. And the way they released it stealth, so we don't know what model it is. It's free. It's frontier level. We have no idea what the actual model is, though. I just want to I want to rip a quick Subway Surfers and just see what we're looking at, and that'll tell us pretty much immediately if it's anything of interest at all. All right. Can you please wire up this model to work inside of OpenCode as the default model, please? Very important. Do not leak my Open Router API keys or anything important like that. I'm live streaming right now. I always wondered how live AI is instant. When I press the button, it connects to OpenAI API. How did you make it to become instant so you could talk to it? What? I always wondered how live AI is instant. Yeah, Brandon says he's using GPT Realtime. Yeah, so we use a model called GPT Realtime, which is a conversational model that's OpenAI put out to allow you to control interfaces with your voice. It was not really made for what we're using it for. It was more so like people could embed it like into a landing page, and like you could replace a form with GPT Realtime. Okay, but the thing about GPT Realtime is it does tool calling and it can call tools. So it was a perfect agent to use inside of Canvas in sort of like a hacky way to have it be able to spawn agents and prompt agents and open the browser and navigate to URLs and do a whole ton of shit. Which was nice. Helio says my stuff is better, guaranteed. I'll showcase soon. Hope everyone will like it. Interesting. Millie Move says new here. Interested to know how you have made 45K. Pretty impressive in just 84 days. Hey, thank you so much, Millie. I appreciate that. So the majority of the revenue has come from Canvas, the app that we're looking at right now in front of us, which is a voice-controlled agentic development environment. So it has all of your agents using your existing AI subs, like Claude, Codex, Qwen, OpenCode, anything you can think of, and it's fully voice-controlled with NVIDIA Parakeet running locally and GPT Realtime running in the cloud. So NVIDIA Parakeet runs locally on the machine. It comes pre-bundled with Canvas, which is nice because then there's no API calls. I can just say, spawn a Codex agent, And then it should,
The
there you go.
codex
There's a
is
codex
ready.
agent. And I could say, Marshall, how are you today? And then
Sent to Marshall.
it'll fire a prompt off to Marshall. Spawn a Grok agent.
Sky the Grok Klee is ready.
And then normally it's much faster, but I have 8,000 things open in my Mac right now, and I'm literally training a voice model at the same time. Sky, what is the temperature today in Miami, Florida?
Sent to Sky.
And so there we have that. GPT real-time conversational is cool. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well and ready to help. What are we building or exploring today?
Awesome. Can you please play the song I'm Still Standing by Elton John?
All set. It's playing now. Enjoy the vibe. Off.
Jesus. Can you open a browser and navigate to cnvs.dev?
There's your browser pointed at cnvs.dev. If you want, I can also search around or open another page.
Can you open Hermes?
Hermes is open. It's called Rocky right now, and it's ready for you to chat.
Awesome. Can you actually just close everything?
All set. Everything's closed and a canvas is clear.
All right, fantastic. You can go to sleep.
All right. I'll stay quiet until you need me again.
All right, so that is your Bandit 321. You're yelling? I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. That is cool. And what is the revenue generating offer? Yes, I sell this. I sell this. I sell this. It's available at cnvs.dev. I sell this. It's a one-time payment. All right, let me All right, DevApp relaunched with a fix, same directory, pairing preserved, quick sanity check on the pairing state. Mac side is live, DevApp running the fix kit. All right, so I'm going to pull my phone up and see if this repairs. Oh wait, let me see. It's got to reinstall on my phone. All right, it's reinstalling the Canvas Pocket app on my phone. So it just reinstalled it. It's on there now. I'm going to pull this up, and it repaired perfectly to my phone, to the Canvas app. I have all my projects available. So I'm going to open, what do I have open right now? I'm going to open test. And you see I have Chase and Marshall open right now. And in the app, it shows Chase and Marshall. So I'm going to add another agent. I'm going to add a Claude Code agent. Fable on medium thinking. I'm going to summon that. It just did a face ID check before summoning. It summoned the agent perfectly. We're going to try to send a prompt. I'm going to say, hey, chat, and send that. And that sent perfectly. Okay. So I'm waiting for a response. And it says, hey, chat, what can I help you with today? Okay, so I got the response. All right, so that's really good. That's really good. We fixed the little bug where the phone app was not repairing when I closed and opened the development app. So let me close the phone app and reopen it. And it did repair again. And then let me go and try and open a Grok agent. There's my Grok agent. And then let me turn the music on. Hold on. I'm going to send a prompt to the Grok agent. I will say hello. So I just sent hello. And it looks like it's sending. It just sent. Cool. All right, we're pretty dialed in now. We're pretty dialed in now. All right. Does he yell randomly like this in real life? I have gotten yelled at my entire life in school, everywhere, for being too loud. I'm completely deaf in one ear, and so I have been too loud my entire life. I wish I was not like this. Next, what do you think is the future of Canvas after the iPhone app? What's the biggest thing missing? Do you have a roadmap for future projects / features? The biggest thing missing is a massive marketing campaign. I know that's not as fun to say on a vibe coding stream. But after the iPhone app, we have a really like full ecosystem situation going on. And then as new technology comes out, we can obviously add that to Canvas. But really the biggest thing missing is like an insane marketing campaign. And that can look like a lot of different things. So like loudly yelled at for being too loud. For a business owner, it's true though. I would get the marketing ready now, right? So the nice part is we do marketing every day by just doing the live stream. I need to go back to posting about it on X because that's where the majority of the revenue comes from. I haven't been crazy active on X just because I'm trying to get this iPhone app situation set up. And that'll be my next big like push on X is getting the iPhone app situation set up. X is really nice because like YouTube is cool. Like it's almost like every time I go live, there's a purchase of Canvas being made. But X is really, really cool because I can post a video about Canvas and a lot of them get like 100,000 views. And so me doing a live stream, getting like the VOD will get like 3,000 views, but getting 100,000 views on X is amazing. It's a lot lower trust, so the conversion doesn't typically happen right away. What typically happens is I'll do like an X post, and then a couple days later, the person will end up on the YouTube stream and end up being a Canvas user and purchase Canvas, or I'll do like a couple more X posts. So they'll see it 3 times, 5 times, 8 times, and then end up being a Canvas user. But the thing is with the X posts is like one of those X posts has done and can do $1,000 in revenue, $2,000 in revenue from one X post. So like some days you could stream for 6 hours, you know, and get 1 or 2 purchases, or you could spend, 45 minutes making one really good X post and get 500,000 views and 1,000 likes and $1,000 in revenue, $2,000 in revenue, $3,000 in revenue. These are all things that have happened with Canvas. So, but on the other side of the spectrum is you need something to post about. And I have a community on X, and I'm not really like the type of person where, like, you'll see a lot of people, they'll have an app, and then they will just hammer basically an advertisement on X, post after post after post after post, which I could do that, and I'd probably make a lot more money if I did do that. But it also destroys any sort of like personal brand thing you have going on. Like when I post about Canvas, I want it to be a post where even if you're not somebody buying Canvas, you can look at the post and you could be like, oh my God, this guy's building some crazy shit. This is so cool. And so if I post every day the same exact thing, here's a voice controlled infinite canvas, 3 times a day, every single day. Yes, I would make more revenue, but I would be destroying my personal brand, which is is more important a singular app that I'm vibe coding or anything like that long term. So instead, like when I make posts about Canvas, like my next post about Canvas will be about the mobile app, because that's something new and fresh that I can post on X. It'll obviously work as an ad, but it also is something that people are going to be interested in seeing. And it's not me like hammering it. Like if you look at people like Mark Liu, he does a really good job of this. If you look at people like Jack Fricks, he does a really good job of this. If you look at Rob Halam, he does a really good job of this. They figure out like fun ways of driving top of funnel without it being that cringe thing that you see so many people do on X, where they're just hammering like the same basically advertisement post about their product and just ruining their any sort of personal brand they might have built on the platform. And it's getting, 3 likes every day, and it's destroying their reach, but they're getting that extra 500 views, and that may turn into revenue down the road, but destroys like the bigger picture, the massive bigger picture. Millie Move says, do you have a technical background? Kind of, but not really. Robbie says, I'll seriously help you so much with that, Max. I appreciate that. The Zarian says, I love you so much. Max and fiance yell at the top of their lungs to each other. No. Guys, please like the stream so I can get a banana redemption. Guys, hit the like button on the stream so we can play one more round of the banana game together. Interesting. Love hearing these insights. Very helpful. Thank you, Chris Link. I appreciate it. And I am not the end all be all. I do a lot of like imitating the greats. And that is honestly the only reason I've gotten as far as I have, is because I have like a select few of individuals I would call like as a mentor, and I'm lucky enough that I get to message them and stuff. And they have set a pathway. I am not a guru. I am definitely not a guru. I'm just a dude doing things and talking about the stuff that I do. All right, try it. Put your phone. All right, we already did that. Great. Where is this at with the model training? The Watcher's arm training run. All right, great. Wow, only 22% through. Synthesizing 25,000. It's going to go overnight. It's making my Mac run so slow. For those of you just joining us, right now, in order to start the real-time agent, I press a keybind on my keyboard. So I'll press the keybind. Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
But right now, we're essentially training a small voice model that will listen at all times if you put the toggle on. So you can say, hey, Canvas, and then that voice model will start by itself. Which is going to be so nice for like while I'm streaming and stuff like that, to not like, I could really see like with the Hey Canvas thing, me almost not even touching my keyboard most of the time. Like I'm just going to say, hey Canvas. And then when I'm done prompting or reorganizing the canvas or opening the browser or whatever, I just say, go to sleep. And then the agent goes to sleep. Which I cannot wait. I already tried doing this once before, but instead of using a model that actually looked for the audio signal of Hey Canvas, I I tried using basically speech to text. So it was converting what I was saying, and it was looking for the words, hey, Canvas, which that is a awful strategy, really bad strategy. It's not reliable at all. So this new strategy should be way more reliable at actually picking up when I say, hey, Canvas, but it has to run 25,000 different like audio clips of fake generated audio of a person saying, hey, Canvas, like overnight to train the model. Sammy says, would Canvas work with other languages like German? Only in real-time mode. Only in GPT real-time or Grok voice. If you use it in NVIDIA Parakeet only works with English. So NVIDIA Parakeet is the fully local version. What happened here? What in the heck happened here? Where did my agent go? I had an agent try to set up OpenCode to run with the Ox Alpha. Oh, it set it up and closed itself? What? I don't believe that. That's so weird. I don't know where that agent went. All right, so this is Ox Alpha, a new model that released that is completely unknown what the provider is or the model. I would like you to build me an insanely visually impressive Subway Surfers clone. Please make sure this is not neon AI garbage slop design. The elements should feel like a AAA level game. The movement animations, the character, the actual map. I need you to research Subway Surfers and make sure you have a clear idea of all of the individual elements. Make sure the game is insanely dopaminergic and addicting. As soon as I die in the game, I should feel like I want to load back up immediately and try to beat my high score. A couple of tips. Make it speed up, make it ramp up in speed as we go. Make sure there is always a winning path forward. So there's 3 lanes in Subway Surfers. You need to make sure that we always have a route forward, even if it is moving fast and highly difficult. I should be able to slide over things, jump on top of things. There should be coins that I can pick up. There should be incredible sound design. The map shouldn't stay stagnant on the sides of the Subway Surfers lanes. As you keep going, it should feel like I'm unlocking new areas that are visually beautiful, detailed, and fun to look at. Please, please, please make sure the movement commands are not inverted. A should move to the left, D moves to the right, W jumps up, and S slides down. All right, we're going to see what Ox Alpha is all about. 60 likes. I never thought I'd say this, but stop working. Let's play Call of Duty. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Buenos, hi. What's up in regards from Germany? What's up, P4TKO? Future AGI says max reasoning. Oh, shit. It's on default. I don't know what it defaults at. Let's just see what it comes up with. We're just gonna see what it comes up with, guys. I don't know. All right, guys, we have hit 60 likes in the stream. We are going to play our vibe coded Call of Duty clone in in Donkey Kong style. Okay. I'm gonna paste a lobby code in here. It's gonna be first come, first serve. We're gonna create a lobby. We're gonna play a couple games of we're gonna play a game of free for all first. Okay, and then we're gonna play 2 games of 3v3. Alright, so I created the lobby. Here's the link. So this game was vibe coded 100% by myself. We set a loop up to run for 4 days. Everything is generated by AI. There's no assets. There's 0 pre-built assets. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, no. DSA is here. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not my enemy. No, 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 no. All right. If it's full, you can keep joining. If it's filled up, you can keep joining. No, DSA, come back. You got to come back. You got to come back. You got to come back. All right. All right. If it's full, you keep joining because if somebody leaves, it's going to pop you back in. I'm starting the game. This is my area right here. This is my area right here. No! Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? My computer's so lagged down from this training model in the background. I'm not trying to... Like, my computer's so lagged down from the training model. I feel like I'm gonna have to pause it. What is this guy doing? All right, 5 to 9. I'm still in this. I'm still in this. I had to get to my spot. Here's my spot. Here's my spot. No. I get some nades out. Get some nades out. I can't believe how lagged down my computer is. This is gonna ruin me. I'm normally much more speed, violence, momentum than this. $12 to 14. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's one. There's one. There's one. Get over here. Get over here. Grenades. Grenades. Got him. No, 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 no. No. 19 to 23. I'm going to lose the I'm going to say that's the fake DSA. I was DSA, I'm telling you. Is it the fake DSA? Was it laggy? Was it laggy or was it the game or was it my No, why was it laggy? Let me start a new server. Let me start a new server. Let me start a new server. Let's see if this one is better. All right, so we got to do 2 games of 3v3. 2 games of 3v3. All right, so we did free for all. DSA beat me, unfortunately. DSA beat me. Keep glit thing to look straight up. We got one more space. One more space for a 3v3. We need one more person. All right, we got Sigs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, who do I got on my team? I got Sam Teen and I got Nana. There's one. I'm not losing this game. I'm not losing this game. Let me get a nade out. Let me get a nade out. The nade's gonna get him. The nade's gonna get him. Nope, it didn't. I got a couple nades out there. Got him. Only 51 health. Only 51 health. I gotta stay alive for my health to come back. Guys, if you're on my team, don't fuck around. Come on, we gotta win this. I can't lose 2 in a row. No! Nade. Nade. Come on. Nice teamwork. Nice teamwork. I don't know who that was, but nice teamwork. Coming through the red Canadian. Right here, right here, right here, right here. All right, health is back. Health is back. I'm going to move. I'm going to move. This is my area right here. No. I got to say, this is much laggier. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if people are playing it or... I'm going to have to get my agent to figure it out. This is way more laggier than it's ever been before. Oh my god. 17 to 17. We cannot lose this. We cannot lose this. Got the nades going out. Got the nades going out. I hit him for 82. Got him. Got him. That was a great nade. No. I'm getting owned right now for some reason. Got him. 23 to 20. This is the closest 3v3 we've ever had. My chat is getting absolutely insane at video games. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Sam Teen. Sam Teen absolutely carried me. Oh my god. Thank you, Sam Teen. Oh my god. Thank you, Sam Teen. Oh man. I find it wild that you don't use any assets, so everything with the help of AI, it's really cool and impressive what's possible. Yes, 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 yes. Babe, shut the door though. Okay, hold on. I'd like to play that. You're going to release it. It's live at cnvs.dev/Kong. And I'm about to put a new game up for anyone who wants to join. This will be the last game. This will be the last game of the night. We have a spot for a 3v3. If you guys would like to hop in and play, come on in and play. Here's the link right here. Here's the link right here, guys. Hop on in. Hop on in. Sam is cracked. Sam is cracked. All right, we got Millie. We got Sigs. We got Brandon. We got Rupert 2 more. We got Sigma Shake and we got Nana. Okay, 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 okay. Start game. Man, my computer's so lagged down right now. All right, I got one, but I died also. Wait, why is that guy not moving? I got somebody not moving on my team. Oh, no. Don't tell me I got somebody not moving on my team. It's fine. We don't need him. We don't need him. People are getting so much better at the game. People are getting so... That was a great nade, by the way. That was a great nade. Oh, we're getting wrecked. We're getting wrecked right now. I don't know who's on my team. I got Nana and I got P4. We're getting wrecked, guys. We gotta step it up. I got one. Nades out. Nades out. Got him. Got him. Oh, see, that's where I'm going to get people with the long shot. They don't got the aim. They don't got the aim. Come on, peek it. Peek it. Oh, I'm going off right now. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I'm pushing. I'm pushing. I'm pushing. Are there any assets used for it? 0 assets. No assets. Everything's made with AI. We built everything with AI. No assets here. No way. We just lost. No way we just lost. No way. I had a nice kill streak. I did. I did have a nice kill streak. 12 and 5. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Brandon was 10 and 5. Millie was 10 and 6. Oh, but Exterminator was 0 and 0. Wait, what? Rough. All right, guys. Oh, I guess we can't all right, guys, yet. We have to finish this. We have to finish this. We have to see. This is Ox Alpha. He was AFK for a bit. My MacBook isn't designed for gaming. I know. If you're on the trackpad, it's impossible. It's impossible. All right, it says now the biggest piece: the world, biomes, procedural textures, scenery pools, the obstacle library, and the guaranteed solvable row generator. Let's see what this. So it has 75,000 tokens in context right now. Let's see what this model is saying. Now the procedural audio engine, full synth soundtrack with intensity layers plus 20 SFX, no audio files needed. Full synth soundtrack. I told it not to make any AI slop on Neon, and it's using synth soundtrack. That is not a good sign. I'm going to tell you right now that's a bad sign. All right, research locked. I love this brief. It says, I love this brief. Let me set up properly, load my design skill, check the canvas, and research Subway Surfers. Actual mechanics and visual language before writing a line of code. Research locked in. Key authentic mechanics I'm building for this wiki. 4 barrier types. Train ramps with roof running, stumble mechanic. Inspector plus dog chase, world tour biome rotation. And the power-up set. Magnet, jetpack, super sneakers, 2x. Now scaffolding the project with locally vendored 3JS. Now the character system. Procedural low poly runner with full animation set. Run cycle, jump tuck, somersault roll. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what the model is and if it's any good from just like this the prompts it sends back. For those of you that don't know, this is Ox Alpha. This just got released today, I guess very recently. It's a frontier level model that is unknown. It's unknown. They've hidden what the model is. They just released it in stealth on OpenRouter. It's frontier level. Some people are speculating this is some sort of GLM 5.3 model that has the ability to see. It has vision, so it can do photos, videos, and audio, I think. Some people are speculating it's GLM 5.3, but they already released GLM 5.3 this week, so I'm almost thinking that's not true. I mean, someone made a version of a UE engine that runs more efficient than the actual engine, so no one really needs hard assets now with AI dev. Too Good Tech says, let's fucking go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's unknown. Wow, what the hell? Maybe it's OpenAI? I don't know. I don't think it's OpenAI either. I don't think it's OpenAI. Because they've never done anything like this. You know? They've never done anything like this before. Has anybody released... has anybody done this before? Maybe it's a Chinese model then? I think it has to be a Chinese model. But has anybody done this before where they've released a model completely unknown? In the past, 90% of the time, it's been Chinese models that do this. Yeah, they did. They released a stealth model in OpenRouter before. OpenAI has, really? Shit. Can you add a Grok agent, please?
Your Grok agent is up and ready. You can tell it what to do whenever you're ready.
Can you prompt Rocky and have it do a little research? Who has released models in stealth on OpenRouter before they launched actually fully? Has OpenAI done this? Has Anthropic done this? Have Chinese models done this? Who have done it in the past?
Rocky's on it. It's digging into past stealth model releases on OpenRouter and who's done them, including OpenAI, Anthropic, and others.
Awesome. Can you please switch canvases to Ox Alpha?
Over on the Ox Alpha canvas now, ready when you want to open something or kick off a task.
This is so weird. It's saying, look at this, look at this. It's caught in a thought loop or something. It says now the biggest piece, the world, okay? Then it thought for a minute and 19 seconds. And now it says the biggest system, the world. Biome, engine, solvability, guaranteed obstacle generators, train with ramps and roof running. And then it thought for another minute and 42 seconds. And then it says now the biggest piece, the world, biome, system. It's caught in a thought loop. It's fucked. I'm going to let it rip for a little bit. I'm going to let it rip for a little bit and see it, but it seems like it might be stuck here. Can you please switch canvases to CNVS?
You're back on the CNBS.
Awesome. And can you please focus Rocky?
Rocky's front and center now. If you want, I can also check its...
All right. Let's see. Jesus. Confirmed unmasked platform or lab set it. Quasar Alpha was 4.1 OpenAI. Holy shit. When's the next Kong match? Oh my god. How many likes do we have on the stream? Somebody refresh the YouTube for me. Can somebody refresh the YouTube for me and tell me how many likes we got? Please, please, please. All right. GPT 4.1 65 5. All right. If we hit 70 likes, guys, then we'll run another match of we'll run another match of the Kong game. Okay. 70 likes. Let me update the poll. Man, I'm gonna have to upgrade the Kong game so it runs perfectly smooth, and we have a better map. Because it's too fun. It's too fun to play with the chat. And then I think we add a plant the bomb mode or something like that, and possibly voice chat. But I don't know if I trust you guys. Possibly voice chat, but I do not know if I trust you guys. All right, at 70 likes, we'll play the Kong game. Somebody's got to keep an eye on the likes. All right, so Quasar Alpha was OpenAI at 4.1. Damn, they did it with GPT 5.1 also? Optimus Alpha, Horizon Alpha. So they all have alpha in them. Oh, no. A lot of other companies use alpha in them, too. Wow. Andromeda Alpha was Nematron. What a funny move, huh? It makes total sense. Like, you know, release a model and basically be able to get feedback and shit like that without any of the risk of releasing a model that sucks. So Nematron Nano, Mistral Large, GLM5 did Pony Alpha. Mimo from Xiaomi did Hunter, Healer, Elephant, and Owl. Interesting. So no evidence that Anthropic ever did that. So it's probably not Anthropic. Okay. If you had to guess who is releasing this Ox Alpha, who do you think it would be? What are the rumors on X right now? It feels like the server is losing client connection or is resolving client side in a weird way. I'm getting this thing where lag spikes cause me to aim straight up in the air. Oh, that's not good. Let me send an agent out real quick. Can you take a look at the lab server and see if you got any ideas why the game would all of a sudden start feeling laggy when it was not at all before? It's feeling laggy right now. Do this quickly, please. Yo, Too Good Tech. I can't yell right now because my kids are sleeping, but you, oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Unreal. Thank you, Too Good Tech. Legend. Absolute legend. W. Massive W in the chat. Thank you so much. If my kids weren't sleeping right now, I'd be screaming. Did you try Orinth 1.5? They say it's the same level as Opus 4.8. No, I did not. But I heard people saying that. Which provider do you use? OpenRouter? For Ox Alpha, I think it's only on OpenRouter. Bro, the uncensored Qwen 3.8 27B is great. It is, really? I haven't even played with it. I downloaded it just because I think it's a good idea to have something like that in case the world ends. I think that's like a no-brainer. But I haven't even tried it yet. What are you what version are you running, Sam? Oof, 117 milliseconds? That's not great. Round trip? I mean, I guess for I don't know. That seems really high. Oh, man. The model's completely stuck, guys. Ox Alpha is totally stuck right now. It's completely like stuck in a thought loop. That's so annoying because it seems like it's got so much done already. Hook it up to Grok build. Think it is editing those things, not just restarting them. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to let it keep running, but... I mean, without looking at the code, it'd be hard to say what's happening. But either way, that's, like, kind of a bad experience. With it just repeating the same line over and over and over again. I probably got rate limited. You think so? That's possible. That's definitely possible. Because it's just doing thinking. It's working for you, Bunny. You're not getting stuck in any of these thought loops. Are you using open code? With DeepSeek harness. Bunny, you're using DeepSeek harness? Is that good? All right, it just hit a timeout. It finally hit a timeout. Code 504 message upstream idle timeout exceeded. Any ideas why this Ox Alpha running inside open code just hit this timeout error? And it seems like it's stuck in a thought loop. Can you check it out read only for now? I hit a rate limit. That's annoying. I love how good Canvas is. It right away figured out Chase is running. Presumably where Ox Alpha is. Awesome. The session is alive again in mid-thinking. Now let me dig into OpenCode's log. Maybe we're unrate limited. 504 is not rate limited. Yeah, what is 504? Gateway timeout. Their server took too long to get a response. 65th like, how's the work? We're locked in, Dante. We're locked in. We got a lot done tonight. Lab server is healthy. The lab server is healthy. The lag isn't coming from it. I messaged the live production server directly, not just eyeballed it. I tunneled into the box and ran Project Clock Guard harness against the running game server. Under its current player load, it's ticking at 64 hertz. Huh. Your own network path was jittering. The game has real human players now, and some of them have shaky connections. Huh. All right. It says you guys have bad Wi-Fi. Yo, it says it's on you guys. You guys got bad Wi-Fi. Sorry. Mine's been going for 47 minutes, 40 million tokens in, and 250,000 tokens out. Can you ask it why jitters would resolve to resetting a player's aim and not to the last known direction? I already closed it. Brandon. So I can't. Guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm completely shot. This If 504 it again, I don't know. I'm not gonna stop it because I'll be streaming tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern for real this time. And I guess we'll just see if it. Oh, it says. Let me say keep going. And it's kind of pissing me off how laggy my my computer is with the voice model being trained. But that'll be done by tomorrow morning. Listen, I appreciate you guys checking in tonight and being here. A lot of new people in chat. I guess that's probably because we're streaming at a weird hour. We normally stream at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So if any of you guys want to come back tomorrow and check the stream out, we'll be live. We'll be live and we'll be vibe coding. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Sam Teen. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Zarion. Appreciate it. Parsa Tech Guy, thank you so much. Thomas, thank you. Sam's Gaming Closet, thank you as always. Poke Chop, thank you so much. Too Good Tech, thank you for the dono. And Brandon, thank you for the gifted sub. We'll get David King next time, I promise. All right, my people. Thank you, Zarion. I appreciate that. You as well. Jack Larson, thank you so much. Over on X, unbelievable. New channel says no Kong. All right. How many likes? We're only at 65 likes. Can we get one rip? Can we get one rip to 70 likes? Can we get one rip to 70 likes? We didn't make it. Listen, we will play Donkey Kong tomorrow. We already played it 3 different times tonight. This is gonna start turning into a vibe gaming channel. Tomorrow we'll rip it and I'll have the improvements in and it'll be awesome. All right, guys, peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.